Miss Vodyanitsa, prima donna.
Sorry, I'm not taking in. Oh, good, you're here.
Please wait, Miss Vodyanitsa.
In summary, the energy management commitments made for the outgoing period have been delivered upon. Furthermore, both the production and the relevant, it should also be Her Majesty, a financial report on disaster relief.
They cover the same old there's a general.
Yeah, if it weren't for these hard copy Oh, don't mind me.
If I remember correct.
Okay then, best.
Order! We will now open the
Snezhnaya has a long tradition, but recent survey, it's been said many times.
Perhaps you wouldn't need to keep repeating. You appear to treat resource. And do you even know how long?
If I knew the answers to questions like that, I'm sure I'd be a very wealthy man. I'd like to bring the focus.
Defeat the ringleader and all. But in case you aren't aware.
So you have no intention whatsoever of finding a solution to this problem?
On the contrary, I'm the only one here who ever brings solutions.
Child opened by speaking up for the armed forces. Regrator struck back with style and a war of words ensued. Our reporter was live on the scene to get the audience's The people have spoken! Child received raucous.
Now you see why they don't have a sales permit.
However, so sure.
You two are getting off topic. Let's focus on
Mr. Pantalone.
Oh, please do. I'm more than happy to save my breath.
Crystal distribution, but I fear many may have been misled. The most recent reports all point to Snezhnaya's resilience to make drastic adjustments without first considering.
Renowned scholar of finance, Arapov spoke up. With the notorious Lelek still active to this day, should the rogue...
She's just rephrasing what Mr. Pantalone said. As for Lelek, ending Project Stuja has become... So whether it's threats,
And since we're already on the subject, yes, don't we all? Lelek supporters...
At least someone here wants to... I think it would be easiest to let the Fatui handle it. Since they're already in charge of Crystal shipments anyway, we may as well get them to collect some data while they're at it. Whatever you need, you can ask the Fatui to look into it for you. In terms of...
I will be happy to take it. The commander...
Let us
My apologies.
There are numerous... Nevertheless...
In that case, I'd like to... In fact,
That's a good idea.
Be that as it may...
Not if they are used...
Very well then.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
The members reached a provisional consensus. Today, the prima donna of the Corailia...
Right? Anything like that again, and...
Now then.
Hey, check it out! What made him vote
The votes have been tallied.
That was too close. The margin has shrunk yet again. Chuganov was a huge loss.
I'll bet Lelek is behind this. I wonder how Pulcinella will respond this time.
Chuganov. I see. Lelek strikes again.
Yes, go, Lelek. Once Project Stuja is defeated, our unwavering support at Bring Out the Kvass will finally pay off when we make our comeback. I can taste our victory already!
In accordance with the result of this vote, Project Stuja will remain in effect until the next Vecha period. Finally, may I remind us all, we debate only for the greater glory and solidarity of our nation. May the aurora shine ever on, and the tundra always stand firm. The session is concluded.
I'd been born in a romantic time like that.
Personally, I think the idea of things staying the same forever is quite beautiful. But alas, that is simply not the way the world works.
I have to say, I really wasn't expecting as we heard, but even if the policy got cancelled, the Tsaritsa's energy... I got a letter from Mr. in a situation like this, but that's a week-long process. And exactly. I was originally gonna try and rather than just sit back and take the hit while his factory stopped production. But now, he's already voted against it. Which yeah. No one knows.
Lelek must have strong motivation. Maybe my next step should be to
Oh, right. What are your plans for—
Hey, comrade. I noticed you were here during the debate.
I didn't take you for a political—
Greetings, Harbingers. I just happen to have some free time.
Ah, Odette must have introduced you.
I'll leave you to catch up. I should—
Sure. Break up. Thought it might be fun to check out the Vetcha, did you? Things are never that simple with you.
Oh, yeah. To some, he's a captivate. No one ever thought that some Huh? You want to look into Lelek?
Fine by me, I guess. In return, it seems fair to—
My thoughts exactly. Sharing is— Head back to Glupov and grab the files—
As you command, child, sir.
In that case—
One common thread among the many incidents Lelek has been involved in is that the victims are all too scared to share any real information about him. Clearly, he must have threatened them in some way. His modus operandi is so all these files—
If nothing else.
Yes, and somehow, Lelek, if he can get in and out— It's hard to believe that a human being could pull this off flawlessly every time. So they switched the focus of the investigation to Faye. Careful, don't underestimate me.
We haven't ruled out the possibility of Lelek being human.
No, not as strong as me. Oh, you—
She's just trying to find a reference point.
But that's the most important thing. In my opinion, anyway.
Odette.
Except she's Fatui, so the likelihood of her working against us is pretty low. But yeah, much more accurate than your previous—
No, wait a moment.
What do you mean? Which assumption?
Her Fatui identity doesn't necessarily exonerate her. And when you think about it, the Rokot would be precisely what she needs to conceal her identity.
Plus, she wouldn't need to be such a pro at covering her tracks. She'd already know where the Fatui will be and when, so she could choose the perfect time to act. Oh, yikes. I was just thinking out loud. Why is this starting to sound like such a convincing theory? Still, what reason could Odette possibly have for trying to call off Project Stuzha?
Arlecchino would be the best person to ask. She knows Odette best. Unfortunately, she isn't back yet. Rosaline used to open up to her in private about her struggles with Odette. As I'm sure you can imagine, Arlecchino is quite a lot better with children than Rosaline was. She gave her some tips on how to handle the situation, and Rosaline managed to reach a settlement with Odette before leaving. So I suppose there were at least no lifelong regrets left behind. Beyond that, I don't know the details about that side of things. But I do know that Odette definitely has a motive to hold a grudge against Project Stuzha. The reason being, her father passed away during the early stages of the project. That was back before—
The more you know. Rosaline was always so self-centered. I never understood why she started paying so much attention to— Is that such a surprise?
Odette's past is no secret. Her father— On the surface, it looks like she followed right in her parents' footsteps. But the truth is quite a different story. After her father passed away on a mission, her mother was overcome with grief. Odette was only interested in ballet at the time, but this tragedy left the family with both breadwinners gone. They could barely make ends meet. Per Capitano's policy, Family members of Fatui who died in the line of duty had to be appropriately accommodated and provided with adequate assistance. So, regardless of how Rosaline may have felt about it, it fell to her to resolve the issue of Odette's family's livelihood. In the end...
Right, because the alternative would have... Still, she must have had mixed feelings about it, right? If she doesn't even like the Fatui...
It's just a theory. That said, I have no idea. Plenty of people were on bad terms. Yes.
Yeah, funnily enough, which means...
Spirit Seeker, but Odette's been...
Tonya's excited for...
I've actually... It's a tale, but when that classic... Not an easy dance to do justice to.
In that case, I think that even if she... I'll let you take it from here,
Time for more snow damselettes.
Right here, right now, right here.
Calm down!
Right now.
Come on!
How tiresome.
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Take a break. Next customer.
Right here. Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Let's see.
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Let's go.
Emerge. Right now. here, right now. Emerge.
How tiresome.
Lend me a hand. Oh, calm down.
Right here. Emerge, right now.
Take a break. Let's see.
Up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. How tiresome. Take a break. Huh? All that work for this. Huh? All that work for this.
Huh? Right here. Emerge.
Fine.
So we're doing this the hard way.
Yes, you gotta.
Right now. Emerge. Right here. Right now.
Should've run.
Right here.
Faster.
Emerge.
Who goes there?
Don't tell me that's everything.
Let's see.
Right here.
You win.
Just you.
mechanical parts. Could I have them, please?
Now these will come in handy.
Taking cover!
Back in business.
Mode. Mind the rhythm. Charge. Back in business. State number 2.
recharge. Need a refill. Reload. Nice. Nice. Reload. I'm in over my head. Pretty good haul.
Well, what do we have here?
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Take a break. Pick up the pace. What's inside? Not that I care. Pick up the pace. Called back to the Zeppeljärni Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings?
Right now. Right here.
Take a break.
Contact! Emerge.
Certainly went out of your way for this, didn't you? It's all yours.
Next step is to head back to the either way. Maybe this is why we even left so... If it... Yeah! Well, no change.
Yeah.
Guess it's just one of those things.
If Odette is Lella, her father, it's hard to imagine she could have got... When she spoke to us as a Only time...
Hey look! It's snowing! Could be a...
keep up. Not that I care. How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. It's about time we threw another tea party, don't you think? I wonder who else is free. right here. Huh? All that work for this. Pick up the pace. Strange footsteps. Take a break. Strange footsteps. Show them. Learned my lesson. Learned my lesson.
Shut up! Run faster.
So, what's inside? Not that I care. Huh? All that work for this. Time for more snow damselettes. I care. Come on, keep up. So this is what you like? How tiresome.
Ooh, it sure is cold today. I wonder how much heavier the snow's gonna get. Here to see Odette? I just need to see your tickets for the preview. Perfect. Thank you. I'll hold on to your tickets. Come on in. It's freezing outside.
I think I'll leave the Lelet question until... Child said he... Is there an... Oh no.
Members of the to commemorate this.
All right, everyone, huddle in a little more.
Are you quite satisfied, Mr. Energy?
What are you talking about, Sarge? And wasn't the performance
It was indeed a fine performance, but I must correct you on one point. May we leave now?
Already? I mean, off we go then, Sarge.
Your brother's busy.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong? Are you sick? Maybe she caught a cold.
I haven't seen snow like this and
I know.
Let's wait it out for now.
Well, look at...
Let's wait?
Why do you...
Come to think of it, there's this... I know the route well.
Sir, there's really no need to go...
Hey, it's no trouble.
What a kind...
so...
Don't worry about that. I made arrangements. They will escort us back. You are one of our key military...
Operation... I gotta say, you've really...
It's snowing pretty hard.
Sure.
Time to get to work.
Excuse me, are you looking for someone? Ah, a fan, I'm guessing? Sorry, but that...
What happened to the gentleman who...
I was thinking the same...
Whatever the reason for his well,
You seem anxious, Mr.
It's been nearly 4 hours since I left the armory. The army should have... They know how much I despise tardiness and disrupted plans.
Surely a snowstorm like...
Few things in this world can stop the Snezhnayan army, Mr. Mitya.
Why don't you go out and take a look?
An absurd hypothesis.
This doesn't look like an ordinary that guy who left earlier. It looked like he just...
A man-eating snowstorm? Come on. Night...
Traveler, didn't know you were coming today. Oh, right. Whoa.
Huh. Is weather like this rare even?
Yeah, snow like that. Actually,
If even Alosha thinks snow...
We can't stay cooped up here forever. No need. I have plenty of experience. Everyone by the door.
Heading out, my man?
Thanks for the advice.
He's back! He's back!
Did you see any soldiers patrol...
Something about this storm isn't right. There's no one out there. This isn't your average snowstorm. I suspect...
Are you serious?
You want to go outside and see?
This just turned from a mind...
We can only hope that our...
Is it really that bad? But my daughter... I won't be able to read her a bedtime story tonight.
Huh? Whoa! So now we're stuck here? On the bright side, the theater's at least fine by me.
This seems like...
What are you staring outside and praying?
Oh, your majesty, the Tsar, this is a golden opportunity to spend...
I think I've changed my... Sir, if you so much...
It's getting colder. We need to close the door and lock it tight.
And then they're... because nothing horrifies them more than...
Unexpected, but funny nonetheless. Tell me another one.
Oh, look at that. I got myself a new listener. Hey there. Let me introduce myself.
And I am Chuganov.
Are you really that famous?
Excuse me? Is that a joke? Or are you being...
Oh.
My husband has...
That's the price of hello.
My husband...
That's the price of hello.
My husband...
That's the price of hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Child must take great care of his...
You know, stuck in a strange place. Exactly.
Look after yourself. Otherwise, your brother will come after me.
This is...
What? Any friend of the theater?
I am here to ensure Mr.
Miss Traveler. I've racked my brains, but I can't think...
So, Mr. Mitya, is your work related to Project Suja?
Yes, that's right. Really? I can't even talk about... All right, I won't...
think it's ever been. Hey, have you seen Chuganov?
I'm with you.
Yeah.
For the Rokad or.
Shh.
I have to say.
I couldn't. Do you think we.
What about you? What did you think of today's performance? Really? I'll make sure to save it.
This doesn't seem like the.
So unfair.
And now it looks. You know Mitya too?
No, I don't. How's it look?
No change from this afternoon.
May I have your attention, please? We at the theater, in a few short moments, will give you a tour of the theater's various quarters. You can choose to sleep in the VIP.
I'll pass on sleep.
A drama about sleeping.
Not bad.
Anyone who doesn't.
I guess I'll call it a night. I'm sure she'll be. I wonder if she's feeling.
Ah, finally. Welcome back to the. Come on. Let's.
What's going on?
The Black Mist cultists believe that being swallowed by the Black Mist leads to everlasting peace. But if you ask me, they're just lying to themselves. We're the only heretics left. The only ones who refuse to give in. We have to keep going.
But how do you actually know that they're wrong?
Dangerous question there, Torgov. The moment your faith wavers, you start a chain reaction that ends in the collapse of your will. Put the question out of your mind. Stay strong and believe that the Black Mist means certain death.
Okay.
All this will pass eventually.
You accuse the Black Mist.
The cult of the Black Mist.
I am.
As much.
Then I bid you both farewell. Fate always appears. Their fate was sealed from. Torgov and Sobolova are gone. Yes, this happens from time to time.
Well, huh? Are you really that sleepy, traveler?
What is it, Chuganov?
Is it morning already? Sounds like it's coming from next door.
Don't look, Miss Tonya.
What happened to them?
These two people, have I seen?
Let me take a... No vital signs in either of them. The cause of...
But just last night...
Could they have had...
It's hard to believe that they died of... Who was the first to
Then I know...
I can corroborate that. I can also the snowstorm was raging all...
You mean and
Everyone.
Nothing on your... Backstage is clear.
We checked the basement.
Are we certain that the theater...
No, there's nothing. I also checked the...
It sounds like we can...
This can only mean what...
We can't quite jump to...
Could he be right? Set in a theater...
Looking at who the killer targeted. And...
What is? What?
Both victims were wealthy, well-known local merchants. Such...
Lelik?
You mean Lelik is among us?
Lelik. Walk me through your...
What now, huh? What now, Lelik? You snuck into my house the other...
So, he really was...
And now you're resorting to murder to threaten me. Show yourself! Which one of you is Lelik,
Was this really Lelik? If Odette really is, I'm probably... What should I...
I don't think it's likely that at least from the store. Besides...
Vodyanitsa doesn't...
Miss Vodyanitsa?
Defense?
Well...
If the case is still evolving...
Even so, there's no...
So there's still a...
Whoa. Take a beat. And whoever this...
As much as I regret it, because this thing's stamped. Unless anyone has...
Alright, that was my bad. It was a knee-jerk reaction. I didn't think it through. Luckily, no.
Since Vodyanitsa and I...
Whoa. Odette?
Actually, it's a...
What are we up to now? Odette's identity. I guess since I don't understand.
Probably best if you...
Well, since you waited... Yeah. Look, we need to
Do you think she'd really admit...
I don't know. Now's her chance. Hey, Odette. Shh. Keep your... Alright, fine. None of us believes you. The Traveler was the... Still, we're your colleagues, so...
Alright. Yes, I'm Lella, and thanks, but...
Huh? You're gonna...
That's right. But after taking...
are you... What?!
I don't know what game...
It's just one. I made my peace, but more importantly, so... otherwise...
Is this really...
A real no-nonsense attitude. I can see why Marionette said that she's on track to inherit the title of the Fair Lady.
Are you seriously buying this? Hey, officer! She just admitted to being Lelik. Aren't you going to do something about this?
I do have one question, Miss Odette. Why have you chosen this moment to come forward and reveal your identity?
If I didn't say anything, everyone would be focusing all their efforts on finding Lelik. And that is exactly what the real culprit wants. I don't want to be the scapegoat who lets the murderer get away with this crime.
Despite all the accusations, she made the smart choice. A remarkable display of rational thinking under pressure. Clearly, Odette's talent extends far beyond the art of dance.
She thought so far ahead. Why do I always feel like I'm one step behind her in everything?
You've convinced me. Nevertheless, the group still considers you the prime suspect.
I understand.
Mr. Chuganov?
Good work, Lelik.
Turns out, shouldn't you be facing...
If the true culprit...
Don't worry, Tonya. Once the snow stops, But, Really? Aw, you're so cute, Tonya. All right, let's swear to it. I promise to give you the pass, and you promise to never change your mind about being my fan. Promise.
Don't indulge her, Tonya. You don't have to swear an oath over things like that.
You really do get carried away sometimes, don't you, Miss Vodyanitsa?
Hey! Mind your own business!
Don't be nervous, Miss Wateramp. Everyone's here. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Excuse me? Do I look nervous? Don't be ridiculous.
No. You sound nervous, lass.
Oh. Wait, but how... Okay, plenty of people know that I'm a water imp, but still... How come you understand our primary mode of expression?
Primary mode of expression. I've not come across that concept before. Do enlighten me, Vodyanitsa.
Well, it's just... We water imps tend to communicate our emotions to each other by singing, rather than facial expressions. The emotions we convey through song take precedence over our facial expressions. So, we think of it as our primary mode of expression.
I'm impressed.
It's not about... And yet...
It's really not the big deal. Anyway...
Oh!
Hey.
Heavens!
It's getting late.
I suggest that we don't sleep in separate...
Are you saying that you wish to bet your life on Miss Odette being the killer?
Nonsense. Of course not.
Then I propose the following arrangement.
An excellent idea. I expect that plan took you.
Actually, that being said, I must clarify that I harbor. In fact, Lelik's numerous
I care less about respect. I'm calling dibs on being the first.
It's almost time. Oh, not going to argue.
It's finally time for Odette. I came here to get information.
How long are you gonna keep staring at me? Plus, there's some. I had a hunch that you wanted to. I just had a. Rosaline. I see. No. She was utterly ruthless and yet, even she told you. I guess that makes sense. Yes. When I was a child, it was extremely I was a newcomer. Every day was a struggle again. After enduring all that, surely any child who had. So I put an equal. It was my way of. I think she probably. One time, I told her, "You don't deserve to watch the dance I learned from my mother." She looked stunned. But strangely, and after that, she never interfered with my dancing or asked me how she was. But even now, whenever I take out this core Ignis, I can't help but think of that night. Of the sort of. She knew the location, so when news of Rosaline's, but I kept mine. I still wonder. Did she really come to? I guess she didn't leave anything behind. Not that I expected her to. It's fine. She did. Wait. In that... Okay.
There's something I'm trying to figure out. I'm beginning to suspect that Paimon's mystery illness is being... Paimon's very important to me, so I have to get to the bottom of this.
The ultimate goal of the weapons construction was complete. Yes. The weapons I'm not sure why this once we get out of here. And I'm hardly the organization.
Huh? What's wrong? Are you not feeling well?
You two seem to be hitting it off.
I thought you were sleeping.
Of course I was. In the military, one learns to fall asleep quickly, even in the most inhospitable environments. It's vital to staying alert and energized. Why? Is something wrong?
Even if he was awake, he can't have overheard us, right?
Well, thank you both for keeping watch. Traveler, I'll take over for now. It's your turn to get some sleep.
Sure. This is our second night here, but at least I hope she's been sleeping. Seriously? Is this payback for when I stared at her earlier? But I thought she was asleep.
Hey, what are you spacing out for? Are you reaching your limit too?
How long have we...
Time's lost...
A star key? Or key?
Whatever it's called. Ever since we noticed it, we've been walking up and up, hoping that as long as we reach it, we can find a way out of this place. But it seems like no matter how far we walk, we never get any closer.
Monsters! Watch out! Not again! I've lost How many times we run into them? Careful!
Now I'm back! Run. Shut up! Run faster. All right, here comes another. Go.
Storm!
Got it.
Here they come again! Get ready!
No,
We got ourselves a
Here
straggler.
comes another one.
Fine. Monsters ahead of us. The black mist behind us. It feels like there's no escape.
Shut up. Run faster.
Are you hurt, Coolish?
No. I'm fine. It's just... Suddenly I don't want to walk.
I get you. In fact, I reached my limit a long time ago. Sometimes it feels like there's hope where there shouldn't be.
Yeah. Otherwise, why would it all...
We know you mean well, but you're only saying that to try and encourage us to keep going, aren't you?
Thank you. You're going to continue, aren't you?
It's not an illusion. We really are getting closer to the star.
Congratulations. You're... I'm the star. The black mist has stopped rising. This is a good opportunity. Congratulations on reaching... Huh? What's wrong?
Is that...
Coolish, wake up! Please wake up!
The situation is
At least there are some elements that we can rule out this time. They slept on the stage with everyone else. So I suppose the surrounding environment can't be a relevant variable.
Rampana. Coolish.
Weren't some of us keeping watch last night? 3 of us, in fact. How could you not notice something was wrong?
I'm as confused as you are. Certainly nothing unusual happened on my watch.
Likewise, and from what I've observed so far, both Miss Odette and the Traveler can be trusted.
To be honest, I didn't get a wink of sleep last night. I couldn't help but think I was the target, so I just laid there with my eyes closed. I heard the Traveler and Lelek chatting, but otherwise I don't recall hearing any commotion during the night.
Me too. I didn't want to wake everyone up, so I was concentrating hard, trying not to cough. I hardly slept at all. If anything had happened, I'm sure I would have noticed.
Then, What could possibly be causing this? Once was bad enough. I can't believe it happened again. I worked closely with Rampana and Coolish for so long. I never imagined that one day they'd... And on the stage of all places...
Florianitsa. 4 victims in just 2 days, and we still don't have a single lead. I need to get to the bottom of this as soon as possible. And above all, keep Tonya safe. I'd never be able to look Child in the eye again otherwise.
Still snowing?
Yes, I just checked. Still no sign of anyone outside either.
So we only have ourselves to rely on.
If you ask me, this killer can clearly strike whenever they please. The Night Watch was a useless endeavor from the start. Lelik must be an expert in poisoning. Clearly she used some poison that can't be detected on the corpse.
Here we go again.
Listen, I was already thinking to myself last night, was Lelik's reason for revealing her identity the real story? Well, now I have my answer. It most certainly was not. She's been playing us for fools. You get off on this, don't you? Revealing your identity, only to carry on with your killing spree?
That's a hideous thought. One that only a hideous mind like yours could dream up.
How dare you?
That's enough! Yesterday, you named Lelik as a suspect because the victims were both wealthy merchants. Lelik might have had a motive then, but today's victims were just ordinary people, not to mention that they were colleagues of Odette and mine. What reason would she have to murder them? Let me guess, just to scare you?
Who knows? Maybe you don't know her as well as you think. I implore you all to ask yourselves, how many people are there really in this world that have what it... Lelik is well...
Everything you said...
How can you defend her? All so you can get your grubby... Don't you...
Sir, but 4 people have already turning against...
Little...
Even if he still wanted...
I had no intention of... In any case...
I don't think there's any...
Did you have an idea?
I've been mulling something up, but then there's the 2...
So what do you suggest?
I think this could be a...
Correct me if...
Now that you want it?
Yeah,
Well, this...
Why don't we take this opportunity...
Very well.
Tonya?
Not yet.
So this looks like...
Alright.
This
maybe it's a little... It's...
Because her water imp parents belong to the aristocracy, who are driven...
Worse...
It's fine. Alright, give me my notebook.
Traveler.
Alosha found it.
An investigate?
The theater manager.
Presumably, Anyway, the bottom line...
Leyline problem? It's hard to imagine...
Some of the language that my area of research does... Huh? A piece of paper just fell out from the report. It landed right by your feet. How on earth death is... But if so...
Maybe things...
No, wait a second. The report The question is, what exactly does the note mean by death?
Valeri, come...
Some sort of notebook. What is it
It's the on-duty... He mostly used it to record... Yes.
This should confirm a lot of.
Yes, apparently, we have an extra person among us.
Are we certain that logbook is accurate? Could someone have sneaked in without buying a ticket or something?
Unlikely. Coolish took his duties very seriously. I've rarely seen any errors in his work. Not to mention that this was a dress rehearsal, meaning smaller audience numbers and tighter ticket restrictions than usual. Everything would have been well within his control.
We no longer have our tickets with us, do we? They got collected on entry. I assume there's no way we can check them again.
Unfortunately not. The theater recycles tickets. Once people are in the door, they don't tend to leave until the show ends, so we collect the tickets at the point of entry. Still, I'm inclined—
Did an extra
If we take all this together.
Oh, I beg to differ. Good. So, I'll share my theory first. If the killer had I expect here.
What about the note?
The killer may have simply.
So,
This theory makes sense.
Could it really be that?
So, in other.
It's true. Probably. Guess it was naive.
Especially after the unprompted.
Sounds like Chuganov. I don't believe any of us. Mr. Shram, did you really go through the ticket inspection?
Huh? Me? Why am I being seen?
It's not that you stand out as suspicious.
Okay. Well, we spent—
Yeah, I have no doubt that you're a good person. Although, actually, what was it you said last time I checked? There were barely— And I suppose it's also—
Good grief. Are you blushing?
Hey, revolting is I was just the bodyguard hired.
We don't need details. Just get to the point.
Okay. I'm just a little hesitant to reveal, even with me to protect her.
Really? Wait, no.
Huh? Shram.
delicate time.
If I'm not mistaken, the last significant civil war in Snezhnaya history.
What's going on here?
All right, Mr. Mitya, you win this round.
I'm just as amazed as you are.
Is someone going to
From the look on your face, you figured it out too, haven't you, Trap?
That seems to be the... Vodyanitsa's... No. The theater's ley line. Mr. Shram's state and... This is Mr. That's not it. For some unknown reason... The contents of the death is...
Yeah, the logic is clear. Mr. Shram must... So when the note said death is...
Someone who died...
In short, there's a dead...
You mean I'm a ghost? But even if I was dead, I know...
Yeah, even if all that...
Then the ley lines have a powerful...
Why did...
What happens when the black hole can't...
That could explain why we weren't able to...
It does seem...
Except there's no concrete still.
Alright, so...
On the contrary, it's
You know what, Mr. Brainiac? I think you might actually... I'm trying to remember and...
Well...
My lady and I snuck out to go, and all of a sudden, a group of people burst into the theater, shouting for all the water imps to get out. Performers and audience members included. It was clear the conflict between humans and fate. I thought I could pull one over on them. So I took off my jacket, draped it over my lady, and tried to sneak out amid the chaos, but I got caught. They started shouting, calling me but I was going to do whatever it took to buy her a chance to escape, no matter how many people stood in my way. I had to, both as her bodyguard and out of love.
It's all right, Fred.
It's just, if I'd known I was a...
What?
No.
Mr. Schramm, I'm sure...
My good sir.
No.
Let it go.
Oh, Zarova.
As long as she went on to be there's no need to see me...
Take care.
I knew Mr. Shrim was...
Death is cruel.
So, even historical... All people know is that the
It seems to me like that's also why...
So, that's
Maybe it's not...
All this time...
All right. If Mitya...
Ugh, if only this...
Looks like now we can just rest. I still...
Knock, knock. Knock, knock. Think of it as a signal then. Thanks.
So, why did you...
Vodyanica said, but when everyone was discussing... Yes.
It's nothing. I mean, you didn't hold what happened to the Senora against me.
Actually, there's some... So I thought I'd come and ask you for... It's about before all of this. The last time I saw him... He was, as I'm sure you know... Well, when I found out the tech leak, I often saw him, so I decided to infiltrate the... Well, I suppose, but when I finally made it to his... I checked his breathing. I thought maybe another anti...
That's why you were so on guard around Mitya that first night here.
Yes. When I saw him sitting in the audience during the performance, I could barely... To me, it was a miracle. Somehow, he'd come back from the dead. But then, the murder started, that is.
And yet...
Exactly. Besides... So, what do you think we should do?
Let me confirm one thing first.
Around a week ago.
A week ago, he seemed completely normal.
So he was definitely...
Here's a thought. But
You're right.
I think the chances of it being...
Unless what?
Unless he really did come back...
Huh, what's this? Where do I line up?
That's not what's...
What is going on with this?
I almost hope it...
Do you think people...
Death itself is cold.
Well, I hope he had thinking back on it once we get out of here.
Are you okay?
Look who's Mr.
Yeah, without Tonya.
I told you already.
Bunch of... little girl?
Oh,
I've been, so kind to her, especially when she was... All right. Are you taking anything?
Yeah.
I see.
We should probably discuss a range. However, out of an abundance of...
Shouldn't we take shifts?
No need. I managed...
What a long day. This whole situation... But Valeri's right.
She's awake.
If you must call me something, call me...
Are you all right? He just seemed to come out of no... Curses! The black mist is catching... Mr. Dorr, I don't believe I've ever seen you around here before. Why is that?
There's no need to try to get to know me. I'm just Mr.
Looking for trouble!
Quick, get rid of them!
I can just push these aside.
Well, anyway, we're lucky to have you here. Thanks for saving us earlier.
No need to thank me. This is where my duty lies.
Having second thoughts?
Looking for trouble? Blade! Just you wait!
So we're doing this hard.
Fighting frog!
Remarkable work, Mr. Door. If I had your muscles, I'd do the same. Are none of these doors the one you're looking for?
No.
Storm!
Come here closer.
How about? How could this be?
Impossible.
Wait, look! No, no! Mr. Door! What?
Found it. This is my...
What?
I am a door.
No!
You must keep going. A door can only keep things...
Oh, you're right. Let's go. The black mist isn't... Surely I wasn't... Oh, okay, good.
I guess everyone's still asleep. Valeri?
Wake up!
Just like the last 2 nights. No clear call. But for me,
A house. I just checked on her, and it doesn't seem like anything serious. She's just exhausted from the past couple of days, and she's still recovering from her illness. We should let her sleep a bit longer.
That means Valeri was the only one who died last night.
If Valeri was awake and keeping watch, it would have been impossible to kill him without waking everyone else up. That much is certain.
This is so frustrating. Why has nothing changed since yesterday? I thought we already dealt with the dead person causing all this.
actually, one thing has changed. There's only one victim this time, not 2. Does that mean...
No similar case. Can a death at night after the deceased, it's a reasonable... Oh. The number of people who die each night is equivalent to the number of dead among us. That's your theory, right?
Exactly. We identified Mr. Schramm, and the night after he left, the death toll dropped from 2 to 1. By that logic, there must be one more dead person left among us.
Another one? But there was only one person unaccounted for in the ticket checks, right? The head count should match up now.
Having an extra person was definitely a cause for alarm, but being one person short isn't nearly as unusual. Someone could have left in the middle of the show, or made it out before the storm hit.
One more dead person among us. If Mitya's theory is right, then what Odette told me seems a lot more relevant. It's just, at the time, we had no reason to think there was more than one dead person. If only we'd taken it more seriously as a possibility, maybe this could have been avoided.
I'm sorry. This is my fault. I had information that could have been helpful, but I held back. I should have brought it up right away.
I'm partly to blame as well. I was too quick to dismiss Odette's concerns.
What is this about? What have you two been getting up to behind my back?
Sounds like there's some big news you've been keeping from the rest of us. Well, we're all ears. I'm the dead person? Wow, that's certainly news to me.
Odette and I talked about it yesterday, but we thought it just wasn't possible, so we left it at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. If I'd been there, I probably would have reached the same conclusion. It just sounds too unbelievable. Let me just try and verify this. I just scoured my memories trying to think back to the afternoon Miss Odette mentioned. But I honestly have no recollection of dying. That's where I'm different than Mr. Schramm.
Having seen Mr. Mitya a few days ago myself, I also find it hard to believe he could be the other dead person among us.
Well, if it isn't Mitya, then who? Do we vote on it?
If you don't mind me asking, Traveler, I believe you mentioned that you know Tonya's brother. Had you ever met her before all this?
No, never. Wait, are you saying...
Now just 1 minute. I know where this is going. You can't just randomly point a finger at anyone you want. You're in the hot seat, and all of a sudden you want to divert our suspicions onto somebody else?
Trying to pick a fight, Mr. Chuganov? Whenever you open your mouth, all you do is attack people, and I've had enough of it. If you don't want to engage in a civil discussion, you can shut up.
You little brat!
Did Mitya ask about Tonya because he suspects her? I suppose I only identified her by age and nothing else. Could that mean...
I'm just saying, you're going around casting suspicion on people for no reason. How could Tonya be dead? I can vouch for her if nothing else. I've seen her before. She's the sister of that Harbinger, isn't she? The one called Child.
Oh, really? You're telling the truth?
Since being here, I don't think I ever mentioned she was Child's sister specifically. Does Chuganov actually know her?
If Chuganov can vouch for her, then it can't be Tonya either. In which case, it seems unlikely that there's another dead person among us at all. Miss Odette, could you go over that afternoon with me one more time, when you found me dead?
No problem.
No matter how hard I try, I just can't remember anything about dying. But I do remember something else. Miss Vojanitsa, during our last meal together, I told you how some of the researchers were suffering from temporary memory loss. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. You said it was hindering the progress of your experiments. You thought they were just under too much stress or something.
Right. And even though I don't remember dying that day, I'm pretty sure I experienced something like amnesia. Some of my memories from that afternoon are missing.
Are you suggesting you're missing the memory of your...
Of course, how am I only just realizing this? Humans aren't necessarily aware of their own death.
You mean being silently assassinated, or dying in your sleep? Situations like that?
The researcher's amnesia. Suddenly it all makes sense. I must thank you, Odette. I think your perspective just helped me reach a breakthrough on a series of issues that have been troubling me for quite some time. All right. It's decided then. I'll be the one to leave today.
Oh, leave? Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you rushing into this? What if you're wrong? You'll pay with your life.
Come on, kid. Aren't you gonna fight for your life?
I have other reasons. I can't remember it now at all, and I didn't take any notes. I guess that must be another instance of temporary amnesia.
No. Hold on. I see where you're going with this. You're suggesting that each instance of temporary amnesia is a death, right? There's a glaringly obvious flaw in that idea, no? How can one person die so many times?
I believe Miss Odette's account. During the period where my memory is blank, I must have been either dead or in a similar state. All it would take is for the same thing to happen in the theater, and I would come under the effect of the ley lines in this vicinity.
But...
There's no evidence to suggest that anyone other than me is a candidate for... Please relax, everyone. I don't think things are as bad as they may seem. If, on the other hand, I'm still alive right now, well...
Michia's right. This is the only thing we can try right now.
What is a scientist if not someone who gambles on experiment with this snowstorm, the ley line phenomenon, ghosts of the... But if I do get resurrected, you can be sure that I'll come back with the truth of all this.
Poor Mr. Micha. Maybe it's a good thing. I hate goodbyes. Maybe it's the realization that, at the end of life, everyone has to face it alone. Come to think of it, the main reason we're still alive right now is pure luck. Each morning here, you could take it as if I make it out of here, I'm going to cherish every moment.
Without regret, I feel like a stranger.
Are you okay? If something's bugging you, let's talk about it.
I have a travel companion named...
You're worried about her, aren't you?
To be honest, but with she loves over the last few days. But by the time I'm trying to...
I bet she misses you when you're not there as well. Maybe you're her entire world too. I don't know if this will make you feel any better, but back when the water imps left Snezhnaya in droves, I also felt like the whole world was suddenly empty. I could be surrounded by people all smiling and having fun, and still feel completely separate from it. So, I totally understand how you feel. Later on, I started to think, maybe accepting the fact that our loved ones won't always be with all we can do, so...
Thank you.
But Vodyanitsa, that's just the choice. Like I said before, singing is our songs have echo, but... So I made the choice. Could you teach me? Okay. I've never heard that one before. Color me impressed. Most people can only tell. I've actually never it means something like May those we have lost watch over us and follow this song back. No wonder I could. It's getting late. Okay, of course. Anything for my #1 fan.
Once I get out of here, I definitely don't plan on ever. But I guess that means I'll never get to hear before I fall. Where am I? It's so dark in here, and I feel kind of dizzy. Am I alone? What was that noise?
Return, O spirits. Fulfill your oath of protection.
I'm alive? What just happened?
No time for questions. Quick, over here. Turn on the switch. We need to bring back the... Alright, we're safe. The spirit just now is called Night Prayer. The light subdues her, but she'll attack without a second thought in the dark. Sort of. I know it's hard, but you can't let this place go dark, or she'll kill you again. Yep. Luckily, I was here to resurrect you. Otherwise, that'd have been a real bummer.
A bit more than a bummer, I'd say. Wait, so you have the ability to resurrect people?
Sure I do. I'm your guardian spirit after all. I specialize in soul recall. Oh, it's nice to meet you, by the way.
Thanks. It's nice to meet you too.
Alright, there's no time to waste. The black mist is already catching up. We need to avoid it and Night Prayer at all costs. Come on, let's go. We need to reach the next switch before the place gets too dark. If we bring the light back, Night Prayer won't be able to get to us. Sweet, sweet light! It's back! Shh! It's Night Prayer. We need to move quick, but don't let her notice you. Look out! The next switch is over there. Here too. This can't be the only path. Let's head up there and take a look. won't let you die like this.
Even though it's not... dying is definitely not...
Great.
Yeah, thanks to you.
Time for you to get up.
What about you? You're...
I can't. I've a guardian spirit. I might not look any... I can go no further.
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Because it wouldn't have changed. Go. Now.
Well, I guess there's no need.
This wasn't supposed to.
Take a look. I suspected you on... And you, little hunter.
Now you're just lashing out into... Where was all this passion?
Is that a...
After all the trauma, Valeria and Mitya aren't but first. I clearly... Of those who remain, people are easy, but... Tonya, how's Tusser?
Tusser?
Your brother? Chuganov? Looks like...
I knew you were about everything about you. That night, when but thinking back on it...
Even...
Curses! Oh!
The reason it's not after a while. So one day, he agreed. We got to the theater, bought tickets, and went in.
Oh.
When I woke up, but there's no way, Tonya. Yeah, after all of that, I'm sorry, everyone. I realized this much too late.
Your name probably isn't even Tonya, is it? Didn't that ever strike you?
Well, when I was little, my brother... When we escaped from the hospital, our family and the hospital security were looking everywhere for us. So when you first... I thought he must have chosen a fake...
At least your memory... Now it's your...
And... yes. I was lying about my family, too. The truth of the matter is... I lost them. A long time ago. I just refused to accept reality. And now I've spent the second half of my life living a lie. I'm a joke. My daughter's name was Iskra. And before you ask, yes, Iskra, as in Iskra Manufacturing Plant. She also died from the snow cough. She was just 6 years old. If she were still alive today, she'd be around the same age as little Tonya here. After Iskra passed, my wife couldn't bear to face those memories either. So she chose to start a new life, without me. One day when I came home from work and saw the empty room, I felt like I couldn't breathe. Subconsciously, I started to imagine that they were still there. I soon discovered that this was the only thing that made me feel any better, so... I just embraced the delusion.
Nothing more than a pathetic means of escapism, I know. But at least it's not a crime. So explain your false testimony, then.
The night before last, when I was chatting with Tonya, she mentioned that her brother would brew medicine for her from frost fairy flower leaves. Combined with her various symptoms, I suddenly understood everything, including the fact that she was deceased. The snow cough used to be an incurable illness. I would pick frost fairy flower leaves to brew medicine for Iskra too. It took hours and hours on the stove. But the year after my daughter passed away, the jester of the Fatui announced that a cure for frost blight, also known as the snow cough, had finally been developed. It turned out that all previous treatments were completely ineffective. No better than random concoct. That was the fine. So, poor Miss Tonya, therefore.
So, you project.
That doesn't make any sense.
How can you just declare a living person dead? Mitya's gone. The others, I just want her to. I'll be damned. Not again!
Mr. Chuganov, by the sounds of it, I'm not happy.
No!
At this point, despite all the. Since the day I'm very fond. And that's why I'm not fond of you at all, Mr. It's them that you are. Well then, I suppose.
You're leaving already?
My name is Feels strange that.
Tashka.
What are you doing, Chuganov? Are you crazy?
Let me leave.
In your dreams, the Fatui have honed. I think we should leave. I doubt this snow.
Wait.
Fair enough.
And yet you won't let me die.
Hey, Chuganov, on a serious note.
Is this really the time? All right, fine.
Am I hearing things? There it is again.
Should we open?
Whatever.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
How are you doing?
Let me see. Fujinitsa died.
Not Tonya.
First, tell us how you made it.
You're right. The thing that got me back safely was a song. I heard someone singing. After walking into the snowstorm, my mind grew hazy. I don't know how long I walked through the storm before my mind completely slipped away. Then, suddenly, I heard the sound of singing. The voice instantly brought me back to my senses, and I regained consciousness. So I followed the voice, searching for the source of the singing. I searched and searched, until finally, just a few moments ago.
I've actually never performed. It means something like...
That must have been.
That song is meant to go.
Huh. When I first stepped out of the theater, I remembered the outside world. I don't know how else to describe. And as for the Requiem, but I didn't experience a clear moment of.
You don't see many. Both Shram and Patosh.
This raises a. The Requiem calls. Of course, then maybe we've all.
Yes.
What did you say?
You heard me. We died. It's ironic, really. Do you remember that note? Death was nearer than.
So all our attempts.
Hard to say. The presence of those.
If what you're saying. Huh, no wonder.
That's further proof that.
Am I? No.
I still find it.
Exactly. I racked my brain. Wait. Hold on. Right before I lost consciousness, I think I saw.
Mitya, you're.
Huh? You're right. There's blood on the fingertips of my right hand. Looks like it's already dried. What the? I guess? What's wrong?
It's... Alosha, do you still... It was about the Grim, and as soon as you...
I heard a similar tale.
That's right.
When I first saw this...
So, the Grim...
By that logic... Identifying the Grim... No doubt about it. Looking back at how every... Is it you, Alosha? You were the first to discover the...
So? Surely you can't suspect me. What if someone else found the
There's no denying it.
that's not all. I've also noticed that, looking back now, even though you didn't say much,
What do you mean?
you were the one who emphasized how dangerous it was outside, and earlier today, you tried to—
So, you didn't understand my intentions, and now you're assuming the worst.
He still won't admit it?
The biggest question I have right now is, if the Grim Reaper is
That's right. Right at the start. When all this began, it wasn't until— But it's
right.
And if we pin Alosha—
More precisely,
Not bad.
Alosha?
You're the Grim Reaper?
I am no such tired cliché. Mortals should address me as the ruler of death. Before being wiped out for good,
I heard you can ferry souls.
Your initial conclusion was correct. Every night they devoured an equal number of souls. Here, take a look.
What are you doing?
That takes care of today's too. Don't get so worked.
I know we're already dead.
Murdered? No. Murder is when mortals usurp my authority. Death is my jurisdiction. If I require someone to die, I need not resort to such laborious methods as murder. You simply met the criteria to trigger my curse of death.
I know about the curse of immortality. So there's another death-related curse too? You cursed us? When? And why would you do such a thing?
So often, humans pray to me, begging to know when their death will come and what form it will take. But few people ask why. If you must have an answer, know that death comes simply because one's time has come.
So you're not gonna tell us the truth?
Hold your tongue. By all rights, you shouldn't even be allowed to speak with me. Those angels from the past are to blame for the reckless renovation of the ley lines here. It's made my work on this occasion infuriatingly complicated.
Work? So trapping us here, making us watch our friends die, that's just another day at work for you?
You clearly have a lot of questions. Fine. As a reward for your remarkable accomplishments over the past few— After the physical— My work encompasses the entire process. You must also be here too, But this actually This effect manifested itself. But if souls who die from the curse, then they will remain—
So if you don't resolve—
Mitya is sharp. But if you have the authority to guide souls—
You seek to— This is a theme. I found myself getting quite immersed. I suppose the entertainment you provided makes up for all the trouble you've caused me by being so defiant in the face of death. There.
Can't say I—
Really?
Just moments ago. Work is work, I get it.
That's a rather unique perspective for a human. You are due to the revealing my identity. Then there was—
That's what I do—
For centuries, they have refused to return to the ley lines. Exploiting the issues, centuries of obsession accumulated. It reached the point where I could not afford to leave it unchecked. Only then—
I vaguely remember seeing Patashka, but in the most terrifying form.
I see your dream. Anyway, that is more of an angel. Meanwhile, of course, as both issues slip, and of course—
Sounds like you had it all I just did the math.
That much is up.
It's time to— Looking back now, none of us had the faintest idea at the time. From the moment the staff member named Dimov walked into the snowstorm, the incident had already begun. No. No. Let... Alosha was the second during this process. During our first night in the theater, everyone was caught up in the novelty of it all. No one could have expected there would be victims the very next morning. Despite all the confusion, and with the help of hindsight, we finally began to realize that something was amiss with the snowstorm. No, let... No. No. The ley lines Odette and I spoke a lot that night. 3 people were on watch, but in the morning, we discovered that someone had fallen victim all the same. No. The deaths of coolish, unexplainable... Later, we discovered that there seemed to be an extra person among us, and subsequently discovered the existence of the deceased. Mr. Shramri... No. No. We thought it was all over. A lot happened. The fact that there was more than one deceased seemed to bring us back to square one. Odette revealed some information she had been keeping to herself. As it happened, the girl I thought... Vodyanitsa was come to think of it, and Renova, looking back... No one could have expected anyone who walked into the snowstorm to return. But just after nightfall, Mitya returned, bringing crucial information with him. Various truths began to surface, including that all of us were already dead, and that the ruler of death was here among us. Then, after revealing her true form, Renova callously claimed 2 souls. In fact, now... That covers...
Your work isn't finished here yet, is it?
The water imp's song, the ley lines have already...
So the reunion in the night that Vodyanitsa mentioned...
That just leaves you, traveler. And your soul for a descender like you. I have no
One last question then.
Death abides no... To me, it is nothing more...
Grim Reaper, you really know how to get on my nerves.
I'm not here to ingratiate myself with you. I kill merely because your deaths are necessary.
Oh, you've made that quite clear. But humans don't take well to being scorned. Not even by the gods.
This is futile. You must know that you are powerless against me in my own domain. I suggest that you save your strength.
For what? Maybe we can't change it. But if nothing else, we can at least teach you to have some respect for the dead.
Audacious.
How are you holding up, Odette?
What happened to me?
How much do you remember? Has... Mitya?
Yeah, I remember now, comrade. Looks like just like me when Odette, just with one kid.
Odette and the other...
Could this be the reason? You don't? Does that mean? What about you, though?
A full explanation?
Well then, the first thing I notice...
They say that right before...
That must be how you... This also aligns to those unaware of... This leaves me...
If nothing else...
Right. Come to think of it, I can't remember what it was. Sorry, Traveler.
Ma'am, if I may. Nope, yet you and by the way...
I can explain everything.
So, you said I agreed.
Keep up. Pick up the pace. Time for more snow damselettes.
I'm finally back. Even I should keep my emotions in check when I see Paimon again, or it'll seem weird.
Wait, the The atmosphere here feels off. Shh. Stay quiet. Let's...
Have we still not been able to notify Child yet? We need new orders. What if that person comes back again? I'm so...
Tell me! What happened to Paimon?
He's the director of the Fatui. His authority
How long ago?
It was about an hour ago. Miss Paimon was...
Do you know where they went?
The Armory Palace, most likely. I'm surprised he came in person. Whatever his reason for taking Paimon...
Then lead the way, Odette.
Okay, let's go. It's just up ahead. Quick, let's get...
No, I'll go alone. You know I'm planning to force my way in.
I was hardly I may be a Paimon's safety... Let's go. There's...
Hey, who are you? This part of the Armory Palace is under restricted access. What do you think you're doing?
No questions, please. We're short on time.
Come on out.
Lend me a hand.
I'll make short work of you.
How to done.
Right, listen.
Waltz of the snowflakes.
How tiresome. Show them. Emerge.
I spell your doom. Let's go to Shadow Me. Pirouette.
No escape. Prepare yourself.
Let's see.
You can't run from death.
Together.
Where are you coming from? So, you're intruders, huh? Don't blame me for what happens next!
The Armory Palace is hidden this deep in? This place is much bigger than I imagined.
They're conducting top-secret research, after all. The deeper it's hidden, the better, is standard Fatui logic.
The style doesn't really look like the Fatui's handiwork, though.
They must have requisitioned some structures from a past civilization. It also serves as a bit of a disguise.
Looks like we're in for a fight. Stay alert! intruders? Don't come.
Just what are you guys trying to do here?
Take a break. Together. Pirouette.
No one interferes with the jester's work!
No swan's grace.
Couldn't time! Couldn't!
Right now.
Looks like no one's guarding this place.
There's something off about that decoration over there. Look out!
Let's deal with these before we move on.
Don't slip and fall!
Emerge! Come on out! The researchers here probably don't know that we're uninvited guests. Let's try not to hurt them.
What's the big star from the theater doing here?
That's Miss Odette. She's a member of the Fatui, don't...
Was the whole reason for Project Stuzha to support the research here at the Armory Palace? Just what are the Fatui and the Tsaritsa planning?
Whoa! Who are you? Never seen you around here before.
Looks like there's no way through here.
Maybe using the power of this prism could help?
I think I see some images.
It's the prism's power at play, causing images of the past to reappear, albeit only as illusions. Let's make our way through here.
Paimon and the Jester? Is this another scene from the past?
Yes. It looks quite old, though. I don't think it happened in the recent past.
What's going on here? What happened?
The source seems to be the Armory Palace. They must have started some large-scale experiment.
Wait, what if this has something to do with Paimon? We need to hurry!
almost there. The Armory Palace is just up ahead.
Paimon, please be okay.
Pile death.
Calm down!
It's Is this the afterlife? I need to find a... Odette! Odette! No signs of life. Did Odette Thank you, Odette, but... Sure enough. Everyone... Paimon! Paimon! No, wait. Paimon probably didn't escape Renova's curse either. She won't be able to respond to me right now. I'll have to find her myself. Mitya! Is this the laboratory he works in? What happened here to trigger the curse of death again so soon? I'll have to ask him when he wakes up. Finding Paimon has to take priority now. Paimon really is here.
You don't learn, do you? You've already been involved in one mass death. This might have passed for a coincidence. Judging by your expression, in that case, a civilization, and as a...
No advice needed. I'll make my own judgment.
Suit yourself. That thing is coming with me. You awoke sooner than I thought. The curse of immortality is stubborn, unable to enter the ley lines, yet not content to remain a spirit.
Ruler of death. What do you want?
You perplex me. Both you and you. That thing may be a creation of Celestia, but it possesses none of Celestia's power, let alone authority. Your obsession with it baffles me. No matter, the resurrection will soon begin. It's worthless anyway. I'll reclaim it next time.
Hey, who says there'll be a next time? It was... You seem to be in pretty good...
Yeah! Paimon's back the jester in that guy.
So, Mitya helped...
Apologies for leaving in such a hurry. Rest assured that you're...
I suppose this is our... As I said when you first arrived in
Oh, yeah!
I'm afraid the reminiscing will have to...
The good news is, my As for the bad news...
I will trust your...
Wait! What are you...
By whatever means necessary. After what just happened...
Okay.
What she's doing is So, any idea? Just now, for instance. As expected, though, all that effort, not...
Does that mean something's...
That's right. So the Of course. That meant until Odette came...
But you mentioned something...
That's right. But, as I'm sure...
You mean, the
Yes, we were... But now, after... As long as Renova's...
And with projects too, only by 11...
We'll see.
Here?
Wouldn't it be easier to just...
So...
Exactly. And I think that's where the key to our breakthrough...
Regardless, our goal
The Fatui!
For a long time, but hearing the gesture... What kind of road will that lead Snezhnaya down?
In that case...
Granted. While there is yet time.
I remember hearing the...
Yeah!
As you know, many of the things you have encountered. This includes...
And that's a weapon built for the final battle against the...
Huh? How did you know?
I was given some intel, and I made some deductions.
Wait!
Kuvaki alone, the heavenly principle. For now, therefore, you could say that by reverse engineering the stuff...
The Kuvaki experiment... And it looks like your plan is almost...
I remember hearing...
Yeah! Paimon wanted to...
As you know, many of the things you have... This includes...
And that's a weapon built for...
Huh?
I was given some...
Wait!
Kuvaki alone, the heavenly principle. For now, therefore, you could say that by reverse engineering the stuff...
The Kuvaki... And it looks like your plan is almost complete.
I remember hearing the term Mistleton from...
Yeah!
As you know, many of the things you have encountered. This includes the Kuvaki...
And that's a weapon...
Huh?
I was given some intel.
Wait!
Kuvaki alone, the heavenly principles. For now, therefore, you could say that by reverse engineering the...
The Kuvaki... And it looks like...
I remember...
Yeah! Paimon wanted to ask about that when the name came up just now. What is it?
As you know, Project Stuja, many of the things you have... This includes...
And that's a weapon.
Huh?
I was given some
Wait! You must mean that thing over there! Oh, Paimon's gotta take a closer look at this thing. Especially after you guys sent so many people to Nagrai to work on it!
Kuvaki alone will not break through Celestia's defenses, let alone challenge the heavenly principles. The heavenly principles are no doubt accustomed to combating the power of the light realm, and elemental energy is simply the power of the human realm, converted to that form by the heavenly principle. For now, therefore, we have set our sights on the form of energy associated with the third descender and the stellar linchpins. This may hold the potential to allow... You could say that by reverse engineering the
Kuvaki and it looks...
I remember hearing...
Yeah!
As you know, many of the things... This includes...
And that's a weapon.
Huh?
I was given...
Wait!
Kuvaki, the heavenly principle. For now, therefore, you could say that by reverse engineering the stealth...
The Kuvaki experiment... And it looks like...
Thank you for...
Given the circumstance...
Ally?
To advance
That's right.
Against an...
You're going to challenge the... Thank you!
The Tsaritsa will...
Got it. Thanks for your help with Paimon. I'll be sure to look after her for...
Of course.
Certainly.
Oh!
While the technology...
Oh!
Paimon?
Long story short...
That's right. So, I returned...
It was thanks to you.
Really, you should be... Anyway, and now that things here are all taken...
Director Chugana, this is the our calculation...
That won't be necessary. Leave the energy for those who start preparing to... I just... Iskra.
Dear esteemed members of... Considering that Lelik will be. The purpose of this notice, even with project, we act only.
We act only for the.
You mean.
Just thinking out, I've never seen.
I never once thought I'd come here. But I understand everything now, Rosaline.
I've seen Spirit Seeker performed many times, including by your mother.
Why do you bring that up all of a sudden?
Even though the choreography is always identical, every dancer finds a way to make it her own.
So you actually want to talk to me about ballet?
I just think it would be a pity if the dance was lost to history. She didn't teach it to you, did she?
That was an unusually subtle taunt for you.
We embraced one another on the snow-swept plains, melting the ruthlessness of time. But when our bodies, in pieces, are cast to the winds, what of our love will remain behind?
Don't tell me you can't sing.
Shush. I understand her hatred. The Fatui robbed her of the life she should have had. I never opposed her dancing. Yet still I became an enemy of her ballet. I'll just keep my distance. Many despise me. I'm used to it.
You're certainly not one to shy away from confrontation. But children, they need a different approach.
I'm hardly the most maternal figure.
Yet she is a child. In my experience, while a father commands authority, he must still yield to love. You should tell her what you think about her dancing. Odette will soon take the stage at the Koralyevsky Theater. This could be your chance.
Geonosis secured. It went smoothly. I'll be there. Have them send me an invitation.
Sadly, things didn't work out. Her final words are inside that block of ice.
This? Aren't these for monitoring her subordinates?
Not yours. This one isn't her witch's flame, but my two worlds' flames. The two worlds' flames can burn away memories. It was my parting gift to Rosaline.
If all goes to plan, she and I will both live to see the Tsaritsa succeed. I believe she'll find peace. But if anything happens to me, she needn't follow in my footsteps. The cryo-energy will fade away in time. Then the two worlds' flames will burn away all memories of the Fatui. She'll be free to dance. She deserves this.
I will handle the aftermath. The choice is yours, child.
anymore, and the fever's all gone. Paimon's finally free to fly again. Oh, it's not like, who cares if Paimon's... And like you said, this doesn't have to change anything between us. You're not gonna just... Hey, hurry up! Why are you walking so slowly?
You've spent the last few days lying in bed and stuffing your face. I didn't think you'd be able to fly this fast.
Says who? Paimon's as agile as ever. They don't call her White Floaty for nothing. Paimon originally wanted to check out the bookstores in Snezhnaya, but she's more in the mood for flying around right now, so let's save that for later. Wait, they've got light novels from Yai Publishing House here too. The locals...
I thought you were in the mood for flying around.
Paimon can read while she flies. Hey, look at these two dogs.
Oh, I thought we were only getting one. All right, fine, I'll pay.
There you are.
Paimon will grab this. Huh? Huh? How many layers does this thing have?
I know that voice. Of course. If it isn't Paimon...
Yeah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, right. Let me introduce you.
Hello, Tonya.
Hello.
Hey.
So she's the real...
She said you two didn't manage to meet up at the...
I know, right?
I've been rushed off... I'm sorry, Tonya.
Although the mix-up... Besides, it's all...
No, it's...
The best is yet to come.
Huh? Hey, look!